Hey there, welcome to Tool Time Tuesday, where we share a little bit about some of the tools that we have in our small wood shop for Chapter and Verse Studios. We thought we'd kick off this first week with my favorite tool in the shop, which is this yellow Powermatic 8-inch spiral head jointer. This is a beast of a machine. It's our most expensive tool by far, and it's also one of the most important. Everything that we do starts on this machine right here, and this is the reason why. This is a piece of rough sawn lumber. This is a hard maple, and as you can see, it's got this nice bow in it right there. For us to have clean joints and nice tight woodworking, we have to get rid of that bow, and we have to make this piece of wood here that's all floppy, perfectly straight and tight and clean. So this jointer, the entire purpose of this gigantic machine is nothing more than to make one of these surfaces perfectly flat and straight. And it does that by running this over this monster spiral head right here. And after you run it over a few times, it starts to get rid of that bow. And eventually what you end up with is a piece of wood that has one perfectly flat surface like that. Now this is a finished piece of wood that's been milled here. So just to compare, in order to get that flat, that's how much material that we actually end up disposing of, taking off. This is a 4/4 rough sawn. It's basically 1 inch, but we call it 4/4 in woodworking. And this is 3/4 right here. So we're getting rid of a 1/4 inch of wood. And this is the first step in the process. And we'll probably go over the rest of those steps in future videos, but thought we'd show that to you. And the end result of all this, by milling our wood like this, that's how we end up with clean joints like this. If you can see, we're not afraid to zoom in to our dovetails. That is not because we're just amazing woodworkers and this is, you know, tons of skill and years of experience. This is because we start with perfectly square wood, and it just makes all the rest of this easier, tighter and cleaner. And clean joints, they're not just for looks. That is a much stronger joint too. If there's gaps in this joint, it means that we're not getting a solid connection. So the glue won't hold as well. It won't be as durable long term. So it is for looks. It's beautiful to not have a bunch of gaps and wood filler and stuff like that in there, but it's also a lot stronger. So that's the purpose of that for us. And meet Si Luang Yai, our second favorite employee.